StadyumDB.com presents Sport Toto Super Lig Stadiums Ranked by Capacity, Season 2021-2022. Hi there! We have a ranking of Sport Toto Super Lig stadiums for you, ranging from the smallest to the largest. All the names of the stadiums and their capacities are taken from the official websites of the clubs, of course if data was available there. In addition, we checked relevant articles on Turkish websites for more detailed information. Before we start, we would like to ask you to support our channel by clicking a subscribe button and leaving thumbs up. And now, without further delay, let's start! 20th place. Başakşehir Okulları Stadium. Capacity 10,842. Aytemiz Alanyaspor. The smallest ground in the league has single-tiered stands, with a roof that slightly goes beyond the outline of the stands. Lighting masts tower over the neighborhood and are located outside the closed body of the stadium. The poles supporting the roof are placed inside the facility, and this obstructs the view of the fans gathered in the stands. 19th place. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan Stadyum. Capacity 14,234. Kasımpaşa AŞ. The architecture of the stadium is dominated by a unique stand imitating the letter J, embedded in a hillside. The patron of the facility is the President of Turkey, who was born in this district and was Kasımpaşa's athlete in his youth. The venue was built in 2005 and initially had an athletics track. Later, it was removed and new unroofed sections were added. It was not easy as there was not enough space due to the dense buildings around it. 18th place. Alsancak Mustafa Denizli Stadium. Capacity 15,000. Altay. This is the brand new stadium in the Sport Toto Super Lig, where the club from Izmir played its first league game on December the 10th. The most striking feature of the ground is the U-shaped auditorium with an opening on the north side. The whole structure is covered with a diamond membrane painted in white and black. Altay spent most of the first phase of the season at Bornova Aziz Kocoglu Stadium, that seats just over 9,000 spectators. 17th place. Çaykur Didi Stadium. Capacity 15,558. Çaykur Rizespor AŞ. Simple concrete structure with single-tiered stands and low-hanging roof received floodlight masts outside, while club offices and other spaces are designed to resemble local residential architecture. This led to a strong contrast between grey concrete of the stands and white facades of the adjoined buildings, which have wooden incrustations as well. 16th place. Basaksehir Fatih Terim Stadium. Capacity 17,319. Medipol Başakşehir FK. The lighting was mounted outside on 4 masts. This is somewhat unusual as the roof of the stadium is placed high enough. The golden and black cladding of the facade shimmers in the rays of the sun. The sitting bowl has 2 levels of stands. Despite being football only, the facility has curved end stands. It is worth paying attention to the night illumination of the stadium. There are not only simple geometric shapes, but also inscriptions in various colors. 15th place. Gürsel Aksel Stadium. Capacity 20,040. Göztepe AŞ. The most unique feature of the arena is the fact that the roof became an open space for use. A skywalk of 650 meters around the entire stadium was created on the top of the roof. The facility with single-tier stands was built on a rectangular plan. It is covered from the outside with rhythmic non-reflective blinds. Interestingly, the playing field is raised almost 7 meters above the street level. 14th place. Çotanak Stadium. Capacity 22,028. GZT Giresunspor. The round shape of the stadium refers to the surrounding hills. The building is distinguished by natural colors and high arcades. thanks to which the backup facilities receive the necessary sunlight. Behind the auditorium, under the roof, there is an atrium that protects fans from frequent rains. The venue looks larger from the outside because the stands have an irregular arrangement. They have two tiers along both sides, but a single one on each end, topped by glazed floor spaces. 13th place, Hatay Atatürk Stadium. Capacity 25,000. Atakash Hatayspor. The stadium was commissioned in mid-2021. Its architecture is defined by a roof that consists of two J-shaped parts that overlap. Both are in the club's colors. The bowl-shaped auditorium consists of two levels, with the upper one having much fewer seats than the lower one. The venue is eco-friendly, as there is a large parking lot around it with solar panels installed. 12th place, Yeni Malatya Stadium. Capacity 27,044. Yeni Malatyaspor. From early drawings, it had a double-layered outer wrap, part white and part orange, the white one wrapping around orange and leaving a small semi-opened area in the south. The ground was built in a city famous for the export of apricots. Therefore, the venue can be considered as inspired by these fruits. The two-tier stands also have a color scheme influenced by the most popular fruit in the region. 11th place, Yeni Sivas 4 Eylül Stadium. Capacity 27,532. Sivaspor. The outer shell of the building is dominated by white with a hint of grey at the top of the roof. The bowl-shaped stadium has a fully opaque outer skin that reduces impact of cold northern wind. Along the east and west sides, the stadium has large glazing to provide sunlight access and raise temperature inside the facility. The auditorium was divided into two levels, where the seats form a red and white mosaic. 10th place, Antalya Stadium. Capacity 32,537. Fraport Tav Antalyaspor. The canopy, covered with photovoltaic panels, slightly protrudes beyond the outline of the stands. This massive roofing provides spectators on the upper promenade with protection from adverse weather conditions. The venue has a very interesting form. Despite the rectangular layout for football, it was actually built within a perfect circle. This unusual combination resulted with end stands having 4 tiers. On the sides, there are 3 levels of auditorium. 9th place, Kadir Has Şehir Stadium. Capacity 32,880. Kayserispor. From the outside, the building resembles a futuristic structure with unknown purpose. According to the designers of the stadium, it is a giant spider. This shape was obtained thanks to the steel trusses to which the roof elements are attached. Spiral staircases are also worth paying attention to. The auditorium consists of 2 level stands separated by a strip of boxes. 8th place, Yeni Adana Stadium. Capacity 33,543. Adana Demirspor AŞ. The venue from the facade to the roof is a lightweight structure designed with a Mediterranean climate in mind. The stadium's roof is oval and extends well beyond the stands. Its skeleton is made of delicate steel ropes covered with a white membrane. The seating is arranged in a mosaic showing flames in blue navy blue and orange white. The colors refer to the local clubs that have become the hosts of the facility. Once again, we encourage you to leave a sub and thumbs up. This ensures that you won't miss any of the future videos, and it's also a significant help in developing our channel. 7th place, Kalyon Stadium. Capacity 35,574. Gaziantep Futbol Kulübü AŞ. The bowl-shaped stadium was covered with strips of membrane and then with geometric skeleton covered in composite panels. Colored black and red, these represent the colors of Gaziantepspor and allow the stadium to change colors as the beholder passes by. Two-tier stands are separated by a strip of boxes located on the eastern and western sides of the venue. 6th place, Medical Park Stadium. Capacity 40,782. Trabzonspor AŞ. The arena is situated on top of the concrete promenade. Its sharp angular form is made of triangular membrane sheets. Spreading across a lightweight steel frame, the membrane makes it a landmark, instantly recognizable in the world of stadiums. Whiteness is somewhat broken by accents in Bordeaux Mavi club colors and bright red paintwork of the internal sides of the stands. The Trabzonspor colored seating bowl is quite compact and was divided into two levels. 5th place, Konya Büyükşehir Belediye Stadyum. Capacity 42,000. İttifak Holding Konyaspor. Architecturally, the stadium stands out compared to most modern arenas with its strong angular outer form. Most of the cladding consists of triangular composite panels. Some of them are translucent to provide natural light for facilities inside. The auditorium consists of two tiers of stands with the seats in the color of the club. At night, the illumination of the stadium's facade is quite impressive. Some will say it's just simple lines and just a few colors. However, the dynamism and right rhythm make the stadium a real eye-catcher, even for those who are not particularly interested in football. 4th place, Vodafone Park. Capacity 42,590. Beşiktaş AŞ. The robust stands are surrounded with simple and elegant colonnade, somewhat resembling a coliseum. The entire structure is covered with a membrane roof. Covered with limestone, the facade blends very well with historic surroundings, especially that the southern Marathon Gate of the old stadium was fully preserved. Just like the old stadium, the new one has clear form, is symmetric and elliptic. The seating bowl is divided in two tiers. Lower one is fairly flat, while the upper ring is very steep with a slope of almost 39 degrees. 3rd place, Ülker Stadyum. Fenerbahçe Şükrü Saraçoğlu Stadium. Capacity 47,834. Fenerbahçe AŞ. Due to an unstable seismic situation, the stadium's roof rests on the four large trusses mounted in the corners. Even in the event of earthquake, they are to remain in place, and the light membrane cover will not endanger spectators. It is the largest stadium on the Asian side of Istanbul. Its present shape is the result of the reconstruction carried out in 1999-2006. It was implemented in stages, and the new stands were put into use one after the other. The auditorium consists of two-level stands. The north stand houses the away supporters, and the south stand is where the home fans tend to locate themselves. The west stand is the main one, housing the dugouts and changing rooms and so on. 2nd place, Ali Sami Yenspor Kompleksinef Stadium. Capacity 52,280. Galatasaray AŞ. The facility is located on a hill in the northwest part of Istanbul. The canopy of the building protrudes beyond the outline of the stands and is attached to the rest of the stadium with vertical support beams. In August 2021, the installation of one of the world's largest solar power plants began on the rooftop. The facade of the arena is very modest and unveils the diagonal support beams of the stand structure. The stands are divided into 4 levels with business seats in the middle. Recently, the seating at the facility has been repainted and the turf has been replaced. 1st place, Atatürk Olimpiyat Stadi. Capacity 75,145. Fatih Karagümrük AŞ. This is the largest stadium not only in the Turkish League, but also in the whole country. The venue has partially covered stands. About 48,500 seats are under the roof. The canopy of the west stand became the hallmark of the facility. The huge structure is supported by just 2 pylons. The cross-section of the roof resembles the bridges over Bosporus, while an aerial view shows the crescent shape of the roof, a key symbol of both Turkey and Islam overall. On the north and south side, the stadium has huge openings, which is troublesome especially in windy weather. The eastern stand has 2 tiers, while the opposite one 3 levels. The playing field is surrounded by an athletics track. Many of us still remember well the 2005 Champions League final between AC Milan and Liverpool that was played at this facility. From 2020, the host there is Fatih Karagümrük. This is the end of our ranking. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. What is your favorite stadium in the Sport Toto Süper Lig? And what do you think about other stadiums in the Turkish League? Please leave a comment in the section below. See you next time.